I come from a normal family. Nothing strange, nothing tragic. The kind of life where nothing ever really happens. That's probably why I decided to take a few days off. To go fishing, alone. I wanted silence. No people, no noise, just water and time. I chose a remote area connected to Lake Okeechobee, Florida. I had never been there before. No reviews, no stories. Just a narrow dirt road, endless marshland, and water stretching farther than it should. The moment I arrived, my phone lost signal. I remember thinking that was a good thing. First night. Arrival. I arrived late in the afternoon. The sun was already sinking when I parked near the shoreline, in a small clearing surrounded by tall grass. The place looked abandoned. No other cars, no houses, no distant lights. I turned off the engine and sat there for a moment. It was too quiet. I set up my tent just a few yards from the water. The ground was damp, and there were strange marks in the mud near the shore. Too long to be bird tracks, too wide to belong to anything small. I ignored them. Places like that were supposed to be wild. While setting up the tent, I had the distinct feeling that I was being watched. I looked around more than once, but there was nothing there. Just the lake, still and darkening, reflecting the fading sky. I made a simple meal and sat near the water as night fell. Insects began to sing, loud, constant. Then they stopped, not gradually, all at once. The silence that followed felt wrong. A few minutes later, I heard movement in the water. Slow, heavy, too controlled to be wind, too deliberate to be a fish. The surface rippled once, then again. For a brief moment, I had the overwhelming impression that something was just beneath the surface, not moving, aware of me. I told myself it was exhaustion, or imagination, or an alligator. I packed up early and went into the tent. That first night, I didn't take it seriously. The strange man. The next morning, as I checked my gear, a voice spoke behind me. "What are you planning to catch out here, son?" I nearly jumped. An old man stood a few feet away. I hadn't heard him approach. He looked worn down by something deeper than age. I told him I was fishing for a few days. He stared at the water. "You shouldn't stay past sundown," he said. "Not alone." I laughed and asked why. He paused. "Some things don't belong to daylight," he said, "and some waters don't give back what they take." Then he asked again, "What are you planning to do out here?" Before I could answer, he walked away. Second night. Escalation. That night I stayed. Around midnight, something hit the water near my boat. Not a splash, a thud. The boat rocked. The water beneath me began to move, not randomly, but as if something massive was repositioning itself. Then my fishing line tightened. Hard, slow, heavy, intentional. The rod bent nearly in half. Then I saw it. Not the creature, just its shadow beneath the surface. It was wider than my boat. The water swelled upward, as if something enormous was turning below me. I cut the line. The lake went still, too still. The truth. At sunrise, I packed everything and drove to the nearest town. Inside a small bait shop, I saw a photo on the wall. The old man, younger, smiling, with a woman and 2 children. Below it, a newspaper clipping. Local family lost in Lake Okeechobee. Bodies never recovered. Over 20 years old. The clerk noticed me staring. "He's the only one left," she said. "Says the lake already took everything from him." Final realization. On my way out, I passed the old man walking toward the lake. He didn't look at me. That's when I realized he wasn't warning people away. He was making sure the lake stayed fed. That night, as I crossed the bridge, I saw the water shift again. Slow, heavy, waiting. And I don't fish anymore. And if someone tells you there's nothing living beneath Lake Okeechobee, they're lying. Some things don't need names. They just need time and water.